Controversial political activist Tommy Robinson was arrested in Canada after speaking in Calgary just this past week, and he had his passport took away from him. He was arrested, then released, but they didn't even tell him what the charges were. Now, this has been making its rounds online, and we didn't have any of the details, so I didn't even bother to cover it because I was trying to figure out exactly what was happening here. But what's even more interesting is he has now been released. So you can see here, Rebel News put out that Tommy Robinson has been released, and this was yesterday. And since yesterday, we have seen pretty much no coverage of the fact that Tommy Robinson has been released. In fact, if you go through this article, the Toronto Sun, True North were probably the only two that have covered it. And if you go back through these articles, they're all old articles about his arrest. So you had international news covering this, the Times of India, Sky News, The Independent, all these news media companies that were covering his arrest, yet nobody has decided to cover his release. It's very suspicious to me that that has happened and everything that has happened to him, because nobody has really told him why he was arrested in the first place. As far as we know, there were no details given of why Tommy Robinson was even arrested. It was supposedly over immigration offenses, and he's been to the immigration offices in downtown Calgary, so it was obviously something to do with immigration. But also it's been said that it was the head of the CBSA that called for his arrest, and Ezra Levant has pointed out on Rebel News that this guy is a guy that is at the core of Justin Trudeau. Now, it's very interesting and also worrying that this has happened, because not only is the media not picking up on it, Tommy was actually doing a tour in Canada about free speech. So it's very ironic that then after his event in Calgary, he was arrested, and once again, Canada just looks like a laughingstock on the world stage. But I think it is very, very suspicious that no news media outlets have picked up on this at all. And as you guys know who followed this channel, I'm a big believer in free speech, whether it's somebody you like or it's somebody that you don't like. So it's very interesting what's happened. I hope you have a great rest of your Canada Day weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.